2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. We'll see the Charlotte Hornets and the Los Angeles Clippers. There's the three, hauled in by Paul. Pass to Barnes. With the drive, it's tipped. Here's Miller. Now here's Ball. Back to Miller. 4-3. And they recover it. Kept alive by Charlotte. Bridges outside. He drops it from range.
Bridges understands his role in this offense, including when he should look to fire off the catch.
Pass to Knippel. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
This is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch your rhythm.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Here's Diabate. Over Paul. Diabate's shot is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back over to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Jordan. Unable to get that one. An 8-point differential. Ball with it. Picked up by Redick. Here's Miller. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside Barnes. He can't get that one to fall. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And it's Paul with the ball for the LA Clippers. 11-point game. Shot to stop the run. Diabate grabs the board. Here's the break. For three, Bridges. Gets the three to fall. Bridges has got 6.
I just love the ball movement.
Griffin's shot is off. Bridges feeling it out a little bit.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Outside Barnes. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
The threat of a shot by Redick draws so much gravity, it can really mesmerize the defense.
Pass to Knippel. Inside. Here's Miller. Some solid defense from Jordan.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Redick gets the bucket. 12. Now Bridges. Pass to Diabate. Now Ball. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Nails it from 3. Bridges has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
They grab their own miss.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
To the paint. Here's Diabate. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Down low. Here's Jordan.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
3-pointer, Bridges. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Here's Diabate. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Diabate's got 6 points.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Miller. And the layup is good.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. Back to the game after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Hornets, this has been a game they've wanted to have.
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He's off on the second.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start up the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you, Brian.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Redick outside. The 3 is up. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
The form, the mechanics, everything about Redick's jump shot is poetry in motion. Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Pass to Hollins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
That one on Ball.
Second team
And he'll
foul.
take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
At the line for your Clippers, Ryan Hollins.
That one's off.
2 shots.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Knippel. Back to Ball. This one for 3. And he jams it home with authority.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Ball. Rebound by the Clippers.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
And that's on the defense right there. Griffin is too good once he gets the positioning he wants.
Pass to Knippel. Bridges, left side. The 3 from Ball. A 3 ball from LaMelo.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect him to back away from adversity. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Bridges, left side. To the inside.
Oh, wow! Incredible! Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now that's his second foul, so they're going to have to navigate that as this game progresses here in the next couple minutes.
The kick out to Ball. Fires for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, very few guys let it fly as often or as freely as Mr. LaMelo Ball.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Jordan. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside, Williams. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Paul. Redick outside. And it's all from three-point range.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, you know what DeAndre Jordan is going to bring to the table every night. Great effort, incredible presence on the backboards, a ton of length defensively. Love everything he does for you.
Miller on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Outside for Green. Launches a 3. And Charlotte another 3.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Pass to Davis. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
LA foul call.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
And here's Charlotte now. Here's White. Miller outside. He gets it up. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! And so it's Charlotte, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge.
37.
And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And he drives in. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam!
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. So it's Los Angeles now. Here's Griffin. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Griffin's got 8.
Blake Griffin beating very solid defense with better offense. You'll love that assertive mentality.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you.
Well, it might be over a decade in the league, but Blake still has some hops.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. You got to like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Pass to Crawford. Here's Hollins. Here's Turkoglu. Green covering. Shot clock at 6. Here's Granger. Some solid defense from Williams.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Fires away from way outside. The Clippers grab the miss.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half. Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Pass to Turkoglu. Here's Granger. And the layup is good off the glass. Granger's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
Beautiful play design. Anytime you get a dunk off an inbounds play, you know your strategy is on point.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Now here's Miller. He's got 17. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's just about instincts. Josh Green was on track to get that offensive rebound from the outset. That is a great feel.
And they're pushing it up. Here's Miller. Hits the trifecta. Miller's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets. He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Pass to Green. Fires from deep. That shot missing.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Both teams will make substitutions. Out left to the wing. To the middle. Here's Diabate. The three from Ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 13.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Miller on the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Collison. No made baskets yet. Paul for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Pass to Knipple. Shoots over Barnes. Off the mark. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for Charlotte. Did a couple from downtown this quarter. We'll be right back with And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
That's it. To the wing on the left. Miller outside. And the Hornets, another three.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Granger. Right side Davis. Here's Dudley. Shoots over Bridges. Dudley, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Lets it go from deep. Here's Diabate. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And the Clippers have possession. The drive by Bullock. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect.
Los Angeles foul.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Graham, you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Inside. Shot is good. Dudley.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. And here's Ball.
LaMelo.
And the shot goes in.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Pass to Collison. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Turkoglu's shot is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Assisted.
Always so much creativity to LaMelo's game. Terrific move off the bounce.
Pass to Collison. Ball with a steal. Now the Hornets moving it up. Miller can't get it to go.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Now into the lineup for your Clippers, Ryan Holmes.
Here's Crawford. To the paint. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Knipple. Soft touch off the glass.
And that's a big make for Knipple's confidence. As the rookie develops, he'll have to prove he has that inside game.
Collins. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
And the shot's good.
You get a sense of the court awareness of Brandon Miller. Young player, but really polished.
Pass to Granger. Here's Hollins. The rebound by Bridges.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Ball taking his time here. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
There's a minute 12 left in the fourth. Here's Knipple. Fires from way outside. The shot that time not on target. 3 on 3. Here's Granger. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Fires away from way outside. Collison with a rebound.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Brandon Miller. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Danny Granger. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Bridges outside. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big mark.